What's going on, y'all? Vidya James here, getting ready to look at this developer diary. Apparently, they dropped the developer diary 4, and then just like earlier today or yesterday, they dropped 4.5. So there's a bunch of updates dropping from Monster Hunter in short order. And I've beaten the game, but there's still some post game stuff I haven't gotten to yet, and they're still dropping more stuff. I haven't even fought Rajang yet, so we're gonna have to get to that. Let's see what they've got going here. And three, two, one, go. Oh, they probably have another festival going on. Okay, I have to check that out.
Hello everyone, Ryozo Tsujimoto from Capcom again. We're here today to talk about Iceborne's second free title update. As always, I'm joined today by these two gentlemen.
I'm Kaname Fujioka, executive producer and art director on Iceborne. It's good to be here.
Always a pleasure.
And they keep setting this up to be in the hunters
We'd
room.
like to get into the specifics
Yo,
of
Ray, what's going on?
Iceborne's second free title update. But before we do, let's watch some footage that some of you may have seen before. Enjoy.
Some of you may have seen before. Alright. Oops. That's right, I still haven't done the Resident Evil thing yet either. Oh, this is okay. It's Dragons and Ogre. I think it was Stygian. Okay, Stygian. Probably since a launch for the type. Been having all sorts of fun with that lately myself. Ooh, he has a freaking Psycho Crusher. Okay, he dropped yesterday. All right. Stygian
As you have
Ogre.
just seen, this clip introduced Stygian Zinogre. But for the second title update, this monster isn't the only thing that's new. There are other features we'd like to touch upon as well, so let's dive in.
Monsters. If I remember correctly, Stygian
This monster's name is Stygian Zinogre. We hope you're as excited
Stygian
about this monster as we are.
is Hell's prison.
Similar to Rajang, Stygian
In, I think,
Zinogre is
Dante's
a
Inferno,
monster
I
that
believe?
will appear in a special assignment once you hit Master rank. If you meet certain conditions and then talk to a specific NPC in Celiana, you'll be able to take on this special assignment.
Oof, there's a lot.
For those unfamiliar with the monster, what is Stygian Zinogre?
Differing from the regular species of Zinogre, Stygian Zinogre is suffused with dragon elemental power. It channels this dragon element when it attacks.
In much the same way that the regular species of Zinogre harnesses the power of thunderbugs to enter a charged state, Stygian Zinogre manipulates Dracophage bugs to power up. Once it's in this powered up state, it becomes quite a handful.
Oof.
To hunt this monster, you'll need to find a way to slow it down. When it's in a normal state, Stygian Zinogre's hide is soft, meaning it's the perfect time to attack. This is the key to the fight. Here's a tip. Once it powers up, the monster becomes susceptible to elemental attacks. So if you use elemental attacks while it's in its powered up state, and you can make it flinch or topple it, you may be able to return it to normal. This will soften the hide and help you take down this monster.
Also, as you may have figured, Stygian Zinogre's appearance means that you'll be able to forge equipment from its parts. So let's touch on that a bit.
Some more new.
The equipment crafted from Stygian Zinogre
Ooh,
has
that
its
looks pretty
own
cool.
unique design.
Freaking cool.
In Iceborne, it belongs to a series called Stygian Zin.
Dude, that's a pretty badass looking
Like
armor.
the regular species of Zinogre, this set features latent power as the bonus skill.
Latent power, okay.
However, it has different armor skills compared to the regular species. So with this new armor,
Okay, those
mixing and
weapons look
matching
pretty
can
damn
lead
cool,
to
too.
Fun new discoveries.
In addition to Stygian Zinogre, this update features the Tundra region of the Guiding Lands.
Tundra region.
Last time, the torrid volcanic region was unlocked, but this time it's the frigid tundra region. Here you can expect to find monsters that are active in cold regions, such as Barioth and Viper Tobi Karachi. Also, there are materials available only in this area that will allow you to increase the maximum level for weapon augmentation. We recommend this area to players who want to get the most out of their weapons.
There's still
Speaking
so much
of
for me to do with
monsters,
that
we
game.
have one more tidbit we'd like to share with everybody. The tempered version of Ruiner Nergigante has finally surfaced. Taking this monster down won't be easy, but we look forward to seeing everyone give it their best shot.
Here are the conditions for this hunt.
Tempered Ruin.
You can also
Here,
see
John,
the
7.
rewards you can get for bringing down this tempered monster.
Oof.
The first installment of the Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds collaboration quests, was released on November 21st. Before we share
Yo,
more about
Bandcat,
this
what's going on?
collaboration, check out this video.
What's this? Oh god, I still haven't played frickin' Horizon Zero Dawn yet. Yeah, dude, I've just been getting my ass kicked by, you know, it's this time of year. It's this time of year for Christmas, so I'm just getting my ass headed to me. Because pretty much all the people that used to work with me, but even back when I was working with y'all in the arcade, everybody that used to work with me in electronics is pretty much gone. It's nothing but new people. So on top of having to deal with all the freaking Christmas bullshit, I'm having to train newbies, and a lot of them are, some of them are good, some of them not so much. It's just, ooh. A Death Storm Slinger? Ooh. Car Alpha Plus. That actually looks pretty cool. But the other thing is, like, I didn't have a car for the longest time. I also, like, lost my license, which was not fun. Really? Yeah. Pendants. Okay, I'm probably missing a lot here. They are putting a lot of shit in for Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that was another thing, because we had that freaking bundle that had Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us, and God of War. And even now, people are still looking for it. Like, you didn't get it during Black Friday weekend, which I had to work through the whole weekend. So, jeez, there's so much there. So much there I gotta catch up on for Monster Hunter.
Now, let's get into the details. We've said previously that this collaboration will be released in multiple installments. And now,
I have been checking out,
the
what is it,
release
Guilty
dates
Gear
for the
Strive?
remaining installments.
I have been actually getting interested in
The second
that.
installment will be released on December 13th, and the third installment will be released on December 27th. Each of these are limited time quests. So if you want to get in on this
even with in terms of streaming, it's been really rough. Like,
moving along, let's share some details about the second collaboration quest.
hold on, let me just
The quest
pause here really quick, because oh my freaking god! Sorry for the people watching me stream. This is one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming as much as I used to before. It's just the holidays are rough, just physically speaking, because you're dealing with everybody else's bullshit. But also, there's that whole seasonal depression thing, and yeah. So I came back from my vacation with a lot more scars. That weren't my fault, but you know. And so this time of year is just always rough with that. Yeah, I've been mostly trying to catch up on some of the games that I haven't been playing. I spent most of my that 2-week vacation playing Monster Hunter Generations. I finally beat the story on that.
target.
I did beat the story on Monster Hunter Iceborne too.
Waste no time in making its presence felt. This collaboration quest takes place in the Hoarfrost Reach, and using the materials gained from this quest, you can forge a full armor set. You can even make Shield Weaver armor that appeared in Horizon Zero Dawn. Now onto the Palico equipment. As some of you may already know, there's a creature named Frostclaw in Horizon Zero Dawn. Frostclaw is a bear-like machine, and we use this as a motif when designing the Palico equipment that you can get in this quest. As for the Shield Weaver armor, it has a pretty unique skill.
Property.
We wanted to reimagine these characteristics from the original game. We wanted to reflect its unique attributes in Monster
Okay,
Hunter,
that
and
didn't
came up
work
with an
at
interesting
all.
match. Of course, on its own, it's a pretty neat skill, and we'll get
Crap.
to this later.
Yeah, it still looks like
But it
ass.
also
I don't know
has
why
a
it's doing
unique
like that.
synergy with the Stormslinger weapon.
It didn't look like that
We
crunch
think you'll get a
before. I
real
don't know why
kick
it's
out of
doing
it.
that.
Oh, and one more thing about the Stormslinger.
Great, one more thing.
We're sure that some players will create this weapon with the first installment of the collaboration quests. In the second installment, you will be able to upgrade it. When upgraded, it will become a light bowgun called Adept Stormslinger. Additionally,
I wanted to
you
fix the
have special
text
new
so it was
abilities
more
using custom mods.
normalized and not crunched up,
These
but
upgraded parts give the weapon an ability like the one in the original game. The ability gives you.
and then oh right, there was the whole thing with YouTube. I don't know. Well, Ben K, you should probably know that because you also stream on YouTube. But that whole COPPA thing, the Child Online Protection Privacy Act, some bullshit.
Had that unique quirk, so we brought that to Monster
So
Hunter.
like basically every video on my like every video that I had was like freaking locked out. It was like
You put a lot of thought into this.
You bet.
YouTube just making things more and more freaking difficult, and then Twitch is being stupid.
So like Ichihara-san
Thoughts.
said before, we want players to find interesting synergetic setups to mitigate this drawback.
Moving on, let's talk about what the third installment has in store.
The quest
going on
target
here?
this time is Savage Devil Joe.
Oh, I still haven't killed one
This
of those
collaboration
things
has featured full armor sets throughout.
As you may know, there are several different versions of the Aloy full armor set.
yet. Oh, it's Aloy. Okay, I was always pronouncing
So
it
in this
Alloy.
quest, we opted for something different with the Banuk Alpha Plus armor. This is worn in the original game by Banuk tribe members. It's your traditional armor comprised of 5 separate pieces. So instead of the Aloy full armor set, you'll have a regular armor set.
Okay.
As for other features, you'll be able to upgrade weapons such as Aloy's bow that appeared in the original collaboration in Monster Hunter World.
Okay.
And the other equipment will get the
I
master
still, like I said,
rank
I still haven't done
For
the
example, cute
Resident Evil
feline
quest,
watcher alpha armor
and then
from
they just
Power
dropped
Rangers.
that they Resident Evil 3 is getting a
We created
remake
master
too,
rank version
and
of
I
this
still haven't even
armor
played
called
Resident Evil 2,
Feline
like
Watcher Alpha
not the
Plus.
original or the remake.
You will be able to forge this equipment through this quest, so get out there and hunt.
Get out there and hunt. Like I don't have a shit ton of games. High ranked layered
For the
armor.
October 10th title update, we added new layered armor.
Sweet.
Now, for the second title update, we're featuring even more.
Giving us more stuff.
Previously, we featured low-rank armor from Monster Hunter World. So this time around, we focused on adding high-rank armor to the lineup.
Sweet. So you
We
get
know
that.
that there
So
are
you
a
get
bunch
the.
of fan favorites in the lineup we're rolling out. And I think there'll be something for everyone.
So
For
you
the
can get
second
the armor
anniversary
looking
of
like whatever
Monster
you
Hunter
want.
World, we plan on rolling out some of the Gamma Armor series, so be on the lookout for
Sweet.
them.
In the future, we're thinking about having layered versions
think
of
it's
the
still
Iceborne
leaked.
armor. So, please stay tuned for information
Iceborne
on
layered
these
armor,
updates in the future. In our October update, we talked a bit about the guiding lands. In order to make the experience more fun, we made some tweaks. Now,
I
in
just
the
reached the
second
guiding
title
land.
update, we're making even more changes to make it even
Still
better.
making it better. Nintendo, pay attention.
We
Splatoon
adjusted
needs
the
this.
progress gauge in order to streamline gameplay. In this update, there are 2 issues that we wanted to address.
It's already the second
The
update. They're
first
fixing
issue
more shit.
is that it is still difficult to decrease the level of a specific region. We heard that this makes it hard to play, so we did our best to resolve this problem. The second issue is that while in multiplayer mode, it should be easier for players to hunt for the monsters they want to hunt. Accordingly, we worked to make changes so that players can obtain more special tracks when playing the guiding lands in multiplayer mode.
I still haven't really done much of that yet. Defender weapons.
We've already released the Guardian armor set to
Oh
everyone.
right, that's for everybody to.
Now, we've added new weapons to the lineup, so let's have a look.
Yeah, that's so people can breeze through Monster Hunter
The
World
new
really easy.
Defender line of weapons can be forged at the smithy. The base versions are strong enough to get you to the 3-star quests,
Right.
and they're relatively easy to upgrade. These weapons can be used to help you complete Monster Hunter World.
Right. They basically set it up so
for
that
those
the base
players who
Monster
are
Hunter
still
World
playing
game,
through World,
like,
we encourage
they
you
can
to
make
check
you
out these
help you
Defender
breeze through
weapons.
those.
Combined with the Guardian armor set, you should be able to get through World and jump into Iceborne quickly.
Right, but the problem with that is there's a lot of people in Iceborne Master
Guess
Rank
where
that
we
don't know
are
what the
today?
fuck they're doing.
Somewhere peaceful?
Like,
Indeed.
bringing
This
traps to
relaxing room
Elder
belongs
Dragon
to none
fights.
other than Ichihara-san.
Yes,
I
greetings
do
and
love
salutations.
the being able to decorate your own
Weren't you
home
expecting
thing.
us?
I hope the floorboards aren't too chilly for you.
It's a beautiful looking
No, I
place.
feel very comfy here.
This
Wait,
room
that's
is
all
decorated
new.
with furniture that will be featured in this title update.
Oh, right. More new furniture. What do you got
This
for
time,
us?
we will be selling a Japanese-style set for your room.
Oh, dude, that
In
looks
addition
pretty
to the
cool.
decor, there will also be hairstyles available that play on the Japanese style.
Here are the
Okay.
scheduled items, so please give them a look.
Monster figures, music player, nice. Pendants. Oh, you get more pendants. Ha, nice.
We said in the last update that you can invite other players to your room. This time, we have added a feature to help communication in your room.
Ah, so
This
what's going
time,
on?
we have added a room-only chat feature.
Room only chat.
This will provide a good opportunity for a group of friends to gather in a room and spend some time together. We hope you will enjoy this new social aspect of the game.
Really? Stygians and Ogre added. Oh, hold up. You are breezing through. Whoa, you are breezing through that stuff way too quick. Okay, there's some. All right, there's some nerfs and some buffs there. Because of the 20th, I believe so. Temporary in there, new weapon trees, armor skills added. Cutscene coincides unlocking the Chandra region. Okay. Remove the damage reaction from the start of the sword and shield's claw uppercut. Sword and shield's claw can now soften a monster's hide. Perfect rush. The design and how players knock back for touches caught by the gun launches were same patch. It's a very dual blade option. Now it won't be easier. Fixing shield's class around real, so it was not normal. Okay, it's just design. Adjusted design on the hunting horn's extended health recovery, so health can be regained even when taking damage over time. Fix the fucking text color! Jesus fucking Christ! They really need to freaking fix that. I main the hunting horn, and when you first play a song, when you load a song and you play it, you have the songs for your horn up at the top of the screen. When you first play it, the text for the song that you just played will turn bright green. When you get it to its second level, it turns into such a light purple, you can't even tell if you've loaded it or not. That always pissed me off. Like, you should be able to look and like, oh, I need to reload that song. Like, why are you like that? They need to adjust the text color. New decor can be placed in your room. BGM checks. Oh, this is all post stuff. New weapon post added. Okay. New layered armor added. Specific regions. Finish. Okay, that's okay. It's mostly okay. This right here is all the stuff they just talked about. What's this? Region level fix option available. Change design so all ammo types are reloaded when exiting your tent with a bowgun equip. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you use the heavy bowgun right there, because that was always kind of something annoying. Like, you would go in and get your health You would go into the tent, maybe get your health done and replenish all your ammo, but your ammo wouldn't be loaded into the gun. So now they're saying once you leave the tent, that will be the case. Red, orange, white Kinsa can now be harnessed in training areas. Wagon. Alright, Shining Marvel Blade was renamed to Platinum Dawn. This name has changed to match its appearance. Okay. Fallen decorations are now easy to tame. Blades, jewel strands. Okay. Number of bug fixes. Okay. Please fix the fucking text. That's been yesterday.
Now, we'd like to talk about the
This is the developer announcement 4, which was much earlier in the week, and I missed that because still working through the week. And then earlier, I think earlier today, it was like either yesterday or earlier today or yesterday, they had 4.5. So I'm watching 4 now, and then immediately after this, I'll watch 4.5.
Coming as Sterafest and Celiana Fest,
Right, I forgot,
both
dude.
of which are set to start on December 20th.
I love the
The
festival.
Gathering
thing.
Hub also got a facelift, and I think we should check it out. So, continuing with the theme of Ichihara-san's Japanese-style room, I thought we'd travel to the Gathering Hub like ninjas, unseen and silent.
What?
Ready to move like the wind? Let's go. And vanish.
What the fuck?
And we've reappeared at our destination.
Oh wow,
We're
that looks
now
pretty.
in
That looks.
Celiana's Gathering Hub for the new seasonal event.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
So,
Oh,
what exactly will be
whoa,
different during
they're
the
looking
festival
hot.
period?
It's the Chinese
Starting
New
with
Year.
the login bonus, you receive not one but
Two lucky vouchers.
Also, nearly all
What is this? Special equipment added. Special pellicle equipment. Research course added. Special items. Preview the handler's special costume. Is nice.
the past event quests will be available again for this memorable occasion.
Okay.
And the Gathering Hub got a new design too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we decided to go with an Asian-themed visual with beautiful decorations.
Yeah. That's like Chinese
I think
New Year.
the players are going to really
Ooh.
enjoy this.
Oh, look at the
unique
food. Mm.
The pub staff will also have some new costumes.
Oh, they're
for
all
the
wearing
occasion,
Qipao.
and we hope that players enjoy
That's
themselves
freaking
in the
gorgeous,
festivities.
dude. Yo.
There's a pretty unique item that you can get during the event period, right?
Yo,
Yes,
dude.
in World, players received fireworks. And in Iceborne, you can get a snowman.
Suddenly, snowman.
If you go out in the field and place this snowman on the ground, you'll be able to gather snowballs from it. When you pick these snowballs up, you can throw them at other players.
Snowball fight. So this snowman will be available during the fest.
Yes, and while you can only get them during the festival period, you can still use them wherever you want, even after the fest has ended. You can put it anywhere. The Hoarfrost Reach, or even somewhere hot.
That's freaking.
This is a great way to socialize and celebrate the holiday season.
It sure is.
During the festival period, there will also be an event quest where players can forge some unique
That's
equipment.
amazing.
Let's take a glimpse at what kind of equipment
Those
you can
Qipao
make.
outfits look amazing,
Let's
though.
start with this.
To go along with the festival atmosphere,
Ooh.
this one has some obvious Asian influence and is reminiscent of a martial artist. The clothing features Nagakuga and
Tigers.
Tigrex in a really cool
Tigers.
pattern.
The Shishimai costume for Palicos is adorable.
Doesn't get much cuter than that.
We've also prepared some weapons that are a touch unconventional.
This freaking
So we
pickaxe.
hope players who are looking for something out of the ordinary will enjoy them.
Yo, really?
And now we'd like to talk about some of the costumes and gestures that are scheduled
Okay.
to go on sale. Let's start with gestures. Wow, they really mean business.
This time we thought we'd like to do something a little bit different.
I love that they're having fun with the game. It's freaking amazing.
So we're offering a slew of
Breakdance
breakdance
gestures.
There's an intro, a dance, and a finishing move. We categorize the gestures in this way so players can mix and match to create their own.
You can just
cool
freaking
performances.
breakdance.
Try different combinations and bust
Just
a
a
move.
move. Wild Pumper. Freaking Monster Hunter Iceborne's fitting to be the greatest dance game of freaking 2020. Grand Appreciation
Next
Fest.
January will mark the second anniversary
2 years,
of
that's
Monster
right.
Hunter World's launch.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
It's amazing that players have enjoyed this game for 2 years.
That's for sure. So for the game, to commemorate the 2-year anniversary, we thought of many different things. For starters, the Gathering Hubs will be fully decorated. To give viewers a taste of the 2-year anniversary event, we'd like to show you what changes the Gathering Hub will undergo.
This already looks really,
To
really
get there,
good.
we'd like to use Capcom's state-of-the-art
Their technology
technology
is freaking
and
warp
warp
there.
there.
You know, Mega Man teleport.
Initiating warp drives, and go! Thanks to cutting-edge technology, we made it in the blink of an eye. We are
They're
now
just
the
fucking
gathering
around
hub
with
for the
this, it's
second
hilarious.
anniversary event. As you can see, the
There's a lot of
decorations have
ladders.
changed.
Is
and
this a freaking alien
the
theme?
costumes are a breath of fresh air.
Dude, that looks gorgeous. Wait, is this Fantasy Star?
For a second-year anniversary. We knew it would need to be a dazzling affair.
Yo, that looks
We started
freaking
with the term
amazing.
Star Festival, and
Star
began
Festival.
branching off from there.
Yo.
First, it was stars, a lot of stars.
Dude.
And then we thought we should incorporate outer space. And
That's
eventually
freaking
the
gorgeous.
Pelicans ended up looking like aliens. Who knows? Maybe we got a bit
God,
carried
carried
away.
away. Who fucking cares? It looks
We
amazing.
went all out with this 2-year
So
anniversary.
Sega, maybe you
So
want to
this
bring
is
Play
the
Fantasy
level
Star
ball.
Online over here. Just
You know,
look
there
at
was something I was thinking recently. We haven't seen the original felines in a while.
Right. The designs are a real throwback for people who've played Monster Hunter since day one.
I can't even say I'm not one of those
There's the
guys.
conductor costume too.
Conductor
Yeah,
costume.
these designs, plus some of the more unique player weapons, are sure to turn
I've only
heads.
been playing from 3
You got
onward
the unique
for the Wii.
Bavarian ears and the beefy, well-done hammer.
The
Beefy,
ideas
well done
keep
hammer.
coming
This
and
is
coming.
perfect for a hammer brother
They're
like you.
just messing around like they used
We
to.
really hope that you'll make use of this lighthearted equipment.
Speaking of unique things and whatnot, I secretly created something for the players to put in their room.
It's a secret to everybody.
I found sketches of Poogie that you guys drew and put them into the game as decor.
Really?
Who's going to want
Dozens of them. Dozens. Of course, these will be offered
They're
as a
messing
free
with each
decor.
other. I freaking love it.
Next, let's talk about poses. We have a pose set available for purchase too.
Poses? Let's see.
This pose set is especially good when using view
Ah,
mode.
excuse me.
This set will also feature gestures that can serve as your favorite pose.
Pose.
Everybody has their favorite weapon. So this time, we're adding a weapon pose.
Nice.
Each weapon comes with its own set of unique poses. Now everybody can line up and pose while showing off their favorite weapons.
That's freaking cool. They're
And
just
in
they're just
conjunction
going
with
all
the
out.
2-year anniversary, some quality add-on content will be available for purchase too.
They're proving to be worth
Here's a
my
list
money.
of
So
what will be available.
Similon, get a new hairstyle, thickness, techno handler costume, pose set. Oh man, it's just like they just keep on
Thanks
doing
for
it.
watching this developer
Freaking
diary.
amazing, dude.
As always, once we have new information for everyone, we'll share it here. So, be on the lookout for future updates.
They're already on 4.5.
Lastly, we'd like to leave you with our usual parting words. Ready? Happy hunting!
Love these guys. All right. So that was that one. So let's hit back up. So there's a 4. So it was a 4.5 that I apparently missed. So full screen that, and let's watch 4.5. Adding more stuff like oh god, I need some. Okay, so we got a new monster. A new
Hello
Elder Dragon?
everyone, it's Ryozo Tsujimoto from Capcom. Iceborne's second title
Love the flipping
update was
legends.
just
I know,
released
it's
the other
flipping
day.
gorgeous.
We hope everyone is enjoying
But I love
content.
the future theme. That's more my
Although we
speed.
already shot a developer diary for this title update, we felt the need
To
to
make one more
video.
they're just going all in.
That's because we kept one of the featured monsters secret. The point of this video is to shed light on that monster. As always, I'm joined by the usual.
So another
crew.
Elder Dragon.
First up is
Kaname Fujioka, Executive Director and Art Director.
So it's on the 20th, right?
And also,
Well, that's gonna give me some time
Always
to
a pleasure.
catch up.
get ready for another deep
But
dive
also,
into
Pokemon
Iceborne.
Sword and Shield came out, so I'm kind of gotten
This
absorbed
update
into that.
features the mature form of Xeno'jiiva.
Mature form? That's right!
Withheld information
Xeno'jiiva
about
was
its
just a
last
hatchling when you fought it.
and focused instead on Stygian Zinogre. But the true piece de resistance all along was Xeno'jiiva. So, what can you expect from this monster?
Looks just like a big. It looks like a bigger
Let's lift the
Rathalos,
curtain.
though. Recon assignment and siege. Wait, it's another
We'd
siege?
first like to talk about how the quest to hunt down the mature form of Xeno'jiiva works. Let's begin with the recon assignment. The recon assignment actually serves as a sort of tune-up or tutorial for the real thing.
Oh boy.
Players will be able to slay it later during the actual
So it's going to be another siege. Oh.
The siege will be available starting on December 13th.
Fuck, I really got to get on the
time
board with
being,
that.
Players can take on the recon assignment to learn more about the monster.
Basically, the recon is the entree, and the siege is the main course.
That's
Like
right.
we have it with Cove to Roth, the big gold
The
monster.
siege takes place in the Gathering Hub. That's the place where 16 players all join forces so they can take down this monster together.
Now to give a rundown of this quest. The mature form of Xenojiva makes its nest in a locale that has multiple levels. Each of these levels contains energy deposits. This monster has the ability to absorb this vital energy. When you attack it, its health will gradually decrease. As the monster's health gets low, it will start to absorb the level's energy to heal itself. After that, the cycle repeats. Attack the monster again, and it will absorb energy to
Looks a
restore
little
its
smaller
health.
though.
Once all of the
Or maybe
level's
it's just
energy has been depleted, the monster will escape by descending a level. As you continue the siege and corner the monster, you will ultimately be able to slay it.
Just curious, is this monster's name really Xenojiva mature form?
No.
No, that's actually a temporary name.
Xenojiva is a newly discovered monster that the guild named at the end of world.
Right.
But the guild has yet to determine what to call its mature form.
Yeah, it's quite the bone of contention.
Bone!
I see. Guess we'll have to wait and see what the guild comes up with.
Okay, so it'll have its own armor.
We're sure everyone would like to know about the quest rewards they can get. Let's touch on that a bit.
The siege to slay the mature form of Xenojiva will be available during this limited time.
I will say, dude, Monster Hunter Iceborne is a lot of fun.
You
Like,
can
the
obtain
Clutch
rewards by
Claw
slaying the monster.
makes you more aware of your
Which includes
surroundings
carving it
and,
to
like,
obtain
more
materials.
makes you pay attention to the monster a lot more.
You can use these materials to forge armor and weapons for both you and your paladin.
Okay.
We think this armor has a pretty sleek design.
At a
Crimson.
glance, it's got a simple and form-fitting silhouette. But if you have the bonus skill activated and draw your weapon, the armor's true power will be unleashed.
Ooh, do it.
And visually, the armor changes slightly. Part of this armor's appeal is when you draw your weapon and see this change, and how this change matches with the bonus skill. We hope that this will create a unique gameplay experience.
You're not even gonna tell us what it is. Ah, you sons of bitches.
For this quest, we've implemented a different method for obtaining weapons. Once you've slayed the monster with other players in the Gathering
So
Hub,
it is a siege quest.
you'll receive a special type of weapon
Awakened weapons.
called an awakened weapon. Once these awakened weapons are appraised, you'll be presented with a batch of weapons.
So it's just
You'll
like
then
Cove to
get
Roth.
to choose which weapons you want to take.
Oh, you can only take certain
You're
ones with
guaranteed
you.
at least one weapon type that matches the one you have equipped. Now, the awakened weapons have a catch. Their stats are the same across the board. After you appraise them, they'll get different elements or statuses.
Statuses, okay.
So you can choose weapons based on the element or status you want.
Okay, that's better. I like that a lot
In
better.
order to make your weapon truly unique, you'll need to upgrade it. The way you upgrade them is by giving them awakened abilities. Use special
Dude,
items
endgame
obtained during
stuff.
the siege to awaken their potential, which will manifest as a trio of skills for you to choose.
I'm
From
liking
this
it.
pool of skills, you can choose one to bestow upon your weapon. But if you don't like any of the skills presented to you, you can store the potential until you manifest a new set of skills.
Ooh.
Stored potential increases your chances of getting a better skill next time. You can upgrade your weapon endlessly, but you can only add up to 5 skills to a single weapon.
Ooh.
It's also possible to swap out any of these skills until you are satisfied with all 5
So
of
you
them.
get
The
full
fun
weapon
aspect of this weapon is
customization.
that you can tailor it to your
I
exact
like it.
specifications.
That's some good
For example,
endgame shit.
If you've switched up your loadout skills, or if a skill you want is a bit different,
The one thing I really didn't like about the Cove to Roth siege is that the weapons that you get at the end are complete RNG, and most of them are matched, or like completely matched to to another weapon you might already have or be able to forge. So it's a lot of work Like if you like, you're a hunting, you're a heavy bowgun user. I'm mostly a switch axe and a great sword user. But you'll get a whole bunch of weapons from other weapons. That's sword and shield. Oh, here's dual blades. Oh, here's a freaking gun lance. Like I don't use these weapons, and you really can't do much with them. It's like, so much RNG. And then like there's the problem with the end game when it comes to the crystals and shit that you have to farm from elder dragons. But this is going to be a lot more fun.
You can change them all to suit you. Given the flexibility you're afforded, we think it'll end up being a lot of hunters' go-to weapon for the foreseeable future.
Good. That's what you're going to need, especially at the end
We've
game.
covered some aspects of the siege. Let's
But that
talk
means I
about
really
the
got to get
start
started
date.
on that.
The limited time siege is scheduled to start on
December
December
13th.
13th.
Jeez. So it's like already like a
Will be
week.
available until January 5th. So get ready for the fight of your lives. We are also planning to release the siege again at a later date. For those who missed their chance to
Oh,
play
okay, yeah.
during
They're
this
pretty good
initial
about giving you
period.
more than one chance to do this stuff.
The siege is a great way to create your favorite weapon from scratch. So we hope everybody will give it a shot. We've reached the end of this mini developer diary. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll leave you now with our usual parting words. Ready? Happy hunting!
Yeah, the clutch claw, which basically, like, if you remember a Bionic Commando, it's basically that. So the clutch claw works a little differently than. I should probably go ahead and axe that so it's not covering the thing. The clutch claw works a little different. The clutch claw works a little differently. Great, now that gets a little. Now it's really hard to see. But there's not much I can do about that here. Yeah, so the clutch claw, like you can grapple onto a monster, and then when you probably seen videos of that and stuff, or when you start playing the game and you play it with people who also have Iceborne, you'll see them clutch claw a monster, and they'll attach to the head, to the leg, to the tail especially. I'll do that a lot. Well, because you can weaken if you can clutch a monster and then for modding weapons. Oh right. God, it's been so long since I've had to do it. I've already forgotten because like you don't even need to worry about that now because you can only mod the weapons when you reach its final form. But if you get Iceborne, that's not even the final form anymore. Like you'll be able to upgrade that weapon and you won't get those mods anymore. So you'll have to push them further. So there's not much reason to worry about that because even the weakest master rank monsters will give you weapons that are more powerful than some of the end game stuff that you got from World. So just go right into that. In fact, I think what is it? Like the Banbaros and the Beototis. Like there's some of the first monsters you come across, but they already have some really good skills. I think the Beototis, which is basically a snow shark, has like earplugs as a skill. And like that, I use the Beototis legs on on most of the sets because having earplugs means anytime a monster roars, everybody else is like and I'm just like all right, whatever. Yeah. Because since the monster pauses to do the roar, it's like, oh, you're giving me a free shot at you, instead of the roar being everybody stops the middle of an attack because they're covering their ears. But hey, he's roaring. I'm gonna go ahead and try to cut his tail off. All right, but yeah, said I'm gonna have to get in on that. But a good chunk of my free time has been eaten up by Pokemon because it's a simple dumb game to play because it's just very easy. You just sit back and just let me catch this Pokemon. Raise a team, catch a Pokemon, trade for Pokemon. Hey, there's a wild area now, so now it's a little bit more MMO ish. And now you also have like max raids, so you actually team up with people to take on really really big Pokemon. So that's been one of the things that's been eating up my time lately. I think it's already 9 o'clock. I think I will go do. I think I will do that. I think I will go play Monster Hunter for an hour or so. This is stream. So the roar bit is so it's golden armor. So armor currently 40k. Warhammer. Oh man, it's looking like the whatever Xeno'jiiva. I don't know what they've calling it yet. Mature Xeno'jiiva has a lot of armor sets that look like it'll do that. But I was really interested in looking at the alien sets that they had during the middle of that, because I was getting some really good I was getting some Phantasy Star Online vibes from that stuff. And I'm still mad that that Sega just refuses to let that be a thing. Like, in here, like, Capcom is just firing on all cylinders with this game. I am loving how content rich Monster Hunter is. Even with it, like, I actually want to go out and get the I actually want to go out and get the paid content, because they're just doing such a good job with the free content. It's like, holy shit, you guys, okay, hey, that's stuff that I don't need, but I would like to get it because it looks cool. And these guys are doing a really have piece of thing next year. Oh, okay, maybe, hopefully. Wait, I can just do. Wait, oh, that's right. I can just do this. There we go. That'll make that easier to see. One of these days, I'll get this right. Right. Well, next year's gonna be a big year, though. I mean, already I think in February there's Doom, like there's Doom Eternal, freaking Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Animal Crossing all come out in March. So, whew. And I had the collector's edition of Final Fantasy VII, like, on pre-order, but oof, the way things are going now, I might have to put that on hold. Actually, I have been selling a lot of my old stuff, a lot of my stuff off lately. Actually, a bunch of games that I haven't been playing. Freaking like Mario Party, or Mario Party Monopoly. Like, I got that for a group that I got that to play with people that I never get to play with. And the real problem with Mario Party is there's no online play. Like, there's no real online play for that. Like, Nintendo really dropped the ball on that. It should have been Mario Party should have been a gangbuster. Like, you have to get this game so you can play it with your friends kind of game, and they completely fucked it up. They completely made it like you can't even play most of the mini games there, and they still suck. They're just now. I think they just now announced that they're finally adding a couple more Super Nintendo games to their lineup, and they're just now adding two more NES games. They're really bad at updating that stuff. Wolfenstein, yeah. I don't know. I know for a fact that it's a big deal that Doom Eternal actually is going to be on the Switch. I mean, the simple fact, we just got Overwatch on the Switch too. That was another thing that I picked up just for fun. But it also came with like 3 months of. I basically got it for free, and then I got 3 months of freaking Nintendo Switch Online for free on top of that, and it doesn't run too badly. Like, it loads a lot. It loads a lot of stuff slow, but it runs pretty smooth. And it makes Splatoon look like a fucking bad joke, just because of how much better integrated it is as an online service. But then they've even dropped the trailer for Overwatch 2 to come out on the Switch as well. So, the Switch is getting a lot of attention, which is good. So, who knows? Maybe Monster Hunter World will end up on the Switch at some point, but I would just be content. I would rather Monster Hunter World stay the thing it is, and then, like, classic Monster Hunter remains a thing. Like, it remains a separate thing. So if we get a Monster Hunter 5, or I guess what would that be? The last one was 4, and then we got Generations. So it really would be Monster Hunter 5. On the Switch as well as it did. It's impressive that a lot of games are ending up on the Switch in the shape that they're in. Like, Overwatch doesn't look anywhere near as polished as, the PlayStation and Xbox was, but nobody was expecting it to look that good. That being said, I didn't expect it to run well at all. About the only real issue it has is that it takes a while. You can hop into a game and the models don't load in right away. Like, even sometimes, like, most of the times on the play of the game, it's just a bunch of like circles walking around. Sometimes, so it's either a bunch of circles or the characters are just freaking T-posing around, which makes it hilarious. Especially when fucking Reaper is doing his ultimate, he's just T-posing going die, which was die. That's such a dumbass. which was basically what his ultimate was to begin with. Yeah. Yeah, Blizzard's done some real bullshit though, and then they're making that quiet. The thing was though, like like I said, I've gotten it for free, so it was just like, whatever. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get some Monster Hunter on. I still gotta do the freaking Rajan quest. There's a bunch of quests I gotta do, and the guiding. I had just reached the guiding lands, like just before I went on vacation. What's less about huge PCs and then back to the consoles. Right. I'm still positive we're getting some sort of Switch Pro. We just got the Switch. We just got the light switch. They'll most likely announce it at some point, like maybe like March. I think because the March 2nd, March 3rd, that's when the Switch was actually released, right? I believe that's when it was released. So like that'll probably be a year because they're not going to announce it so soon after the light switch has just been dropped, and then we've already gotten the Switch revisions. Um, all the new Switches have a solid red box. The ones that are the revised models, the old models they basically got rid of, and it looks like a lot of people were really mad about that. But the Black Friday bundle that was the Mario Kart bundle, that was the old Switch, not the new one. So it looks like Nintendo just got rid of all their old stock by putting in that bundle. I honestly think they could have done better than just Mario Kart if it was going to be the same price, because you could get a PlayStation 4 with 3 top tier games for $199, or you can get to pay $299 for a Switch and just get freaking Mario Kart 8 and only Mario Kart 8. They really could have done better than that. Like I am a little like I already have one, but like for people just now buying a Switch, they really could have sweetened the deal on that. Just Mario Kart 8, that's piss poor. And it's a $299 thing, and it didn't even come with a physical copy of Mario Kart 8. It's a download code. I think the deal with the PlayStation 4 is I think God of War was a physical copy, and then The Last of Us and Horizon Zero Dawn were both downloads. But if they were going to just make them downloads, Nintendo could have absolutely put in more than one game. Should have had like maybe have a Breath of the Wild bundle or something. Even the Wii U's last Black Friday bundle was Splatoon and Smash Brothers. That was a hell of a good bundle. Two of the biggest games on the console coming with the console. But then all you get is Mario Kart 8. Come on now, you could have gotten Mario Kart 8, some combination of Mario Kart 8, Mario Odyssey, or Zelda, maybe Fire Emblem Fates. There's so many games on the system. They could have given you. It should have been like a 3 voucher system, something along those lines. Like, well, okay, you get to download 3 games of your choosing. Like, except Pokemon. Obviously, they don't want to do that shit with Pokemon. But like, have a pool of like 10 games that you can download, like Mario Odyssey, Mario Deluxe, Mario Party, Mario Kart 8, freaking Link, Breath of the Wild, maybe Smash Brothers. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. There's a whole bunch of games they could have put up for that to sweeten the deal on that. But it's Nintendo. It's the same reason they're still selling 1-2. Like they're still selling 1-2 Switch. 1-2 Switch should have been a pack-in title. I'm still mad about that. It was like the one game that takes advantage of all the things that the Switch can do, and they didn't make it a pack-in title. That shit could have that could really have helped sell Switches, just like how freaking Wii Sports did. They didn't even have some kind of Wii Sports thing for the freaking Switch. They could have even put that in as a freaking download, just call it Switch Sports or some shit. Oh right, there's that freaking Ring Fit Adventure. I've been kind of meaning to get my hands on that because I've been seeing it's been selling really really well. A couple of people are like, I can't even find this thing. I'm like, really? I've got like 7 or 8 at my store, but that's because the guy that was supposed to put them out, because they haven't been scheduling on the mornings lately. The guy that's supposed to put them out didn't put them out, so they were sitting back there for like a week. Like, that's been happening a lot lately. If I'm not the one putting out the new releases, they don't go out. So they sit in our back room for like a week. uh, it happened with that. I think most of the amiibo I had to put out the amiibo they put out. So a lot of the Simon Belmonts, the Simon Belmonts, the Incineroar, and who was the other one? The third one, Crom. Yeah, like those were the last three that put out. We still had a bunch of them in the back, and then I had to put out. Oh, and then I found a whole bunch of the Squirtles, Ivysaurs, and Snakes that were out before them because nobody's putting them out. But I still have all of them. I might have to do a video on just all the amiibo because I have. Woof. Probably see my collection over there in the corner. Like all that. I thought I had a full collection, and then they just started making more, and it's like it doesn't stop. So like right now I have about 100. Like I have about 100 plus amiibo, and most of them are from the Smash Brothers series. It's like I have basically all the Splatoon ones, except for the alternate. Yeah, I have all the Splatoon one, and Splatoon 2. I just didn't get the alternate colors. The one where it's like it's the same thing. It's this squid, but he's the alternate color, and the squid girl, and it's the alternate color, and the squid, and it's the alternate color. No, I didn't do the alternate color things. So I just did the original thing. But I'm gonna get on PlayStation so I can freaking get my so I can get caught up on Monster Hunter because I had a whole bunch of guys I was rolling with for a while. Then I went on vacation. Then I got back from vacation, got into the grind for Christmas, got beat the fuck down, and I haven't been really playing that game as much as I should. Like I said, like the Rajang update went live just before I left, and I still haven't even fought Rajang yet. So I'm probably gonna have to get into that. So I'll be wrapping this up. I'll see you later, Banket. I'll still be playing. Like you'll probably see me on PlayStation. So I'll see you in a bit. Take it easy. Thank you for joining me, Banket and Rand, Richard James. See you next time.